What's up, good people? Give everybody a second. Yo. What's going on, good people? What's up? Give everybody a few seconds before we get to it. What up? Yo. What's going on, everybody? If everybody in the live could do me one quick favor, it's over 17 of us in here. If you guys could hit the like button on the live and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate that. The more you guys hit the like and subscribe button, the more the algorithm will let you know when we on live. So it only takes like 2 or 3 seconds. Just hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get back to making some tunes. See what we can do with this. And basically what I'm doing is I'm using Reason for like all my synth sounds or whatever. I got the MP, I loaded the sample up and recorded the sample into the MP. And I got it synced up with Reason. So like all the sample and the drums and all that is coming straight from the MP. And I'm finna MIDI clock them. And so now when I hit play on the MPC, it's gonna take over Reason. Load the audio up. And when I'm done with the beat, I dump it in. I be dumping at the end. Play with this tune, this sample right quick. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with me. Hey, it's like, it was just 50 of us in here. Come on, let's get these likes up, man. Y'all just take 1 second. Just hit that like button for me if you haven't. Please subscribe to the channel. The more you guys hit that like button and that subscribe button, the more the algorithm is going to let y'all know what I got going on. So please, it only takes 2 seconds for y'all to hit that like button. I would greatly, 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 greatly appreciate that. Let's get back to these tunes. So while I'm making these tunes, y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Nah, I'm not on BeatStars, but you can go to my website at www.georgiamusclemusic.com. That's www.georgiamusclemusic.com. And you can get some tracks and stuff from there, bro. All right, let's see what I want to add next. You know I'm a Toomp fan, so I gotta add them low horns for support. Just to give it that bottom. What up, Groovy? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey, do you do a video how to sync? Yeah, I got a video on my channel. It's with the Akai Live too, but they the same thing as far as like MIDI sync or what have you. But I mean, I prefer out of all my MPCs, I prefer this 3000. Like sonically, can't none of the other MPCs like hit the way like a 3000 or like a 60 do. Like they the originals and they the low bits or what have you. So like they hit a certain way that the newer drum machines do not hit. Do not hit. And everybody that's in the live, if you guys could do me a quick favor and like the live video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's 72 of us in here. And we only got 18 likes, so we got to get them likes up. Man, I got to get me a... Hey, Major, what it do, what it do, what it do? Man, I got to get me an MPC 3000. Hey, man, I've been telling you, bro. Shit, it's cold, bro. It's a cold piece. Hey, bro, y'all gotta excuse this clown behind me, man. This my boy J Crump. He shoot a lot of dope music videos. So if y'all need some music videos, hit up my man J Crump Original. What you shoot with a FX what?
FX6.
FX6. He got money. He got big money. The beat started from this sample right here. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I got it from. Just know I had to do some craziness to sample it. But so inside the MPC, this is it. And then when I add what I got in Reason to it, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna add one more sound to it and then I'm gonna be done with it because I don't want to overcrowd. I want to leave space. 2000 XL hit hard for sure. That was my first MP. And that shit when I was like 12. My pops bought it for me for Christmas. And what was crazy about that, one was I ain't have enough sample time in it, and that shit was on floppy disk. So I had to like, that's how I got good at making like one shots and like taking tones and like, you know, spreading that shit out and making like little hits or whatever, because I ain't have enough time to like sample a whole fucking section and put drums in that bitch. Because like, you know, the 2000, you know, like all them MPCs, they were blank. So every time I would create music, like I would have to go find drums and I would have to go find like samples and shit like that. But that made me dope. I still have my floppy from the 2000. Hey, you know, I still got my floppies from the 3 before Jay had put the SD card reader. Now I got excuse me. I got this. That's what my 3000 run on. My boy Jay Ham updated it for me or what have you. But before then, bro, like when I did that Bolo video, when I was at Bolo spot, bro, I was using floppy disk. And what was so crazy was literally right before I got to his spot, them floppy disks was giving me a hard time. But you know, you have to sit there and like blow them and play with them and fan them to get them motherfuckers to work like a video game cartridge. Or what have you. And the whole time I was praying, I was like, bro, please let these sounds come up. Please let these sounds come up. Or what have you. that is pretty much it. Now, this is the boringest part of the whole thing is now what I have to do is it's 6 tracks. So basically what I have to do now is I have to take everything that I've done at the MPC and record it into Reason. And then I can have the data in here so I can arrange and do whatever I need to be done. And then I can move on to something else. Now, this process right here, a lot of folks don't like it. That's when they be like, I just use the new MPC and just hit export. But you're really not taking advantage of the sound of the machine. Like, you know, on the newer machines, you can hit export. But, I mean, you could have made that beat, like, inside the computer. Like, I'm actually taking advantage of the circuitry and the outputs of the MPC, and I'm actually like running it through like a board, like my Tascam Model 16. So like on my Model 16, like I play with the EQ a little bit, you know, boost up the lows to give it a little more you know, girth before it hits the print. But all of these things or what have you adds to the sonic character. And then too, sometimes I got like this Heritage EQ and this Heritage compressor. I run the drums through there. So basically, I'm already beefing them up and making it sound like big and full. So once I get it in the box, I ain't got to slap like 10 to 15 like goddamn plugins on it because I've already made sure like that the drums and shit is like very, very, very well taken care of. The same thing of like when I'm using the ASR, like just sound selection and processing this shit make this shit sound way bigger, you know. But yeah, man. But we're finna dump these drums, and then this track gonna be done. And for everybody that's in the live, if you guys could do me one quick favor and like the live video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. It was just 79 of us in here. So let's get these likes up. Let's get these subscribers up, because the more you guys like and subscribe to the channel, the more the algorithm will let you guys know when I'm on live. And also for everybody that's in the live, if you guys would like to be a part of our weekly beat review, it will be this Saturday at 12 p.m. And the good people over from Synonymous Audio will be dropping in. And whoever has the dopest track, they're going to give you guys some free stuff. So, hey, man, come to the beat review, man. You get some free plugins. And, you know, we're going to keep doing this all throughout the year, man. So this is just I won't say the first, but this is going to be, you know, an ongoing thing. So y'all please make sure that y'all like the channel and that y'all subscribe, man, because I'm really giving back to the community, man. So y'all stay locked in with me. Stay locked in with y'all. But let me dump these drums because I'm sounding like a preacher. And I ain't selling salvation.
You should.
Shut up. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that we got the sample in, now we can start adding the percussive instruments. You see them drums? They got that bite on them. They cocking. And this before any EQ, before any compression. This coming straight out the 3000. Coming straight out the machine like that. And then another method that I do like with like drums and stuff, especially when I'm using the MP, is like I stack drums. So I stack like snares and claps and shit like that. And literally what I'm doing is I'm gonna make an overall sound out of them stacks. Halfway there. Halfway there. Oh, forgot to put the solo on. See, this is a snare, and I'm just stacking with that clap. That shit got punch. But like what I do with this is like the mid of the sound, and then that clap, that's like the top of the sound that I want. So I just blend them together because this snare got like that chest area. But that clap got that overall, like that top sizzle that I want. So I'll blend them motherfuckers together so I get that punch and that top end. And when you mix them together, you get a sound. And then when you look back on it, you be like, oh, that's a snare and a clap that I made on my own. And then sometimes what I do is I take that sound and then I'll sample that motherfucker right back into this MPC and use it for something else. Like, we all are scientists, man. So I look at it as when we making beats, man, we all got our lab coats on and our pen and pad, man. And we just trying shit, man. It ain't no right or wrong way. It's just about you as an individual, like what you hear and what you feel. Like, my ear is going to be different from your ear going to be different from mine. Really, fool? Really? And nigga, you acting like I ain't got eyes in the back of my head, bro. You know I'm part-time old, nigga. I see all the goofy shit you doing behind me, dog. Never let your homeboys come to your house when you doing work, bro. Full of bullshit. I'm gonna go to one of his video sets one day and show my ass, though. Like, show my ass, Roy.
That's funny.
Nah, he be having good-looking women, so I just be trying to be cool. And all the elements are in here. And I can turn the MIDI clock off. I can go back to internal. And now when I hit Reason, everything is inside the box. And I told you it's like a 5-minute process, man. difference? I was hitting play over there when I was making the beat. But now that we back in Reason, I can just... Let's try to make a quick loop de loop. Guitar player gonna love this shit. Mm-hmm. Gotta make some headroom now. That's really what's happening, because when the bass and the kick and still coming in, it's ducking. So I gotta do a blend. But I'll do a blend later on. As long as I got the data in here. Oh, straight. Try to cook up one more right quick. Mike Fresh, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do? Everybody that's in the live, if you guys could do me a quick favor and like the live video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly, 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 greatly appreciate that. And I appreciate all y'all for tapping in and rocking with me. Play this little vibe, and then I'm gonna move on to the next one. I gotta write a song to that motherfucker. I just ain't wrote no song. Wrote no song. I just finished damn near company guitars. It's a little bit more I want to do with the guitars and shit, but for the majority part, besides the guitars, all this shit inside the box. Like this is the stock Kong from Reason. Stock sound too. Reason sound. And then like the turnaround, Reason string. Reason string, Reason brass. Now this is the Mellotron and Addictive P. Put them all together. When I was making that shit, I just thought about marching bands. Like when you see a marching band do like a halftime show, and how they do that turnaround, but it's like all in harmony. Literally, because all I did was just play the same chord 100 times, just with different inversions. So if you had like a C chord, like C, G, one instrument would be C, G, another one would be E, G, C, E, G, C, another would be G, C, E. And then, it's just about voicing. Because there's only so many chords and there's only so many scales you could play. So, like, that shit really be, like, based off of, like, how you finna, like, voice them shits and what bottom notes and shit you finna add to them motherfuckers. But tell them folks, man, learn them chords. Are you using Fruity Loops? No, I'm using Reason. Reason and this MPC 3000 over here. like it. Da-da-da-boom. Fucked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and up. Yeah, okay, so that's right. Just gotta get the time right. fun. It's gonna be fun. Yes, sir. Dang, no. Fuck. For me when yeah, hit up my website. I got you. Do this shit all day. This ain't that. A collab. I need a collab. Collab. Oh, cloth. It would probably be. No. SCP-7. Hit up my website, bro. www.georgiamusclemusic.com. much it, good people. That is pretty much it. That is pretty much it right there. Only thing I would probably do is let's take clavinet. You got all that noise. And T. Only thing I do now is take the drums out the MPC. And then, yeah. Take the drums out the MPC, and then that's pretty much it. I'll let y'all see me do that process right quick. I did it earlier. Yeah, clavinet is noisy. But while I'm dumping these drums out, wrapping up. If you guys got any questions or anything you guys want to know, please feel free to let me know or whatever, and I'll read them. Also, beat review will be this Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With me and the good old people from Synonymous Audio. They're gonna be in the beat review, so whoever has the dopest track, they're gonna give y'all some goodies at the end of the beat review. So please make sure y'all tap in. And yeah. Yeah, man. And also for everybody that's in the live, if you have not liked the live video, subscribe to the channel, I greatly would appreciate it if you just take 2 seconds and tap that like button and tap that subscribe button, man. It was over like 75, 77 of us in here today. So, you know, we did pretty good, man. Pretty good. But if y'all just take 2 seconds and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Because, you know, the more you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button, the more the algorithm will let you know when I'm on live and I'm doing giveaways and all that good stuff, man. And we finna have a lot of good fun on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, stick around. But let me dump these drums right quick. Hold on. Input was on monophonic, not stereo. That kick is nasty. While I'm dumping these drums out, man, if y'all got any questions or anything y'all want to know or anything y'all want to ask me, y'all can ask me. Because as soon as I'm dumping this beat out, I got to slide. So if y'all got any questions or any comments, please feel free to ask. Why this shit was on my phone. always a hoe. It's always a hoe in the bunch. Are you in ATL? Yup. Hey, Hunk, you a hoe, bro. And your mama a hoe for making you. Back to our regular scheduled activity. Hey, fool, I'm almost done. That shit got that bounce. That shit bounce. That shit sound player. Last sound. Can't forget about the raindrop. If you listen to a lot of like 90s, early 2000s, that little water drop sound was pivotal. It sent me some drum kits. Hey, Duke, bro, if you want to, hit up my website and you can get this Georgia Muscle thumb drive. I got a black one, I got a red one, and a gold one. All the sounds that I'm using to make these beats on my MPC is on this drive right here. Hit up the website at www.georgiamusclemusic.com. Get one, and I'll mail you this drive, bro. If you got a newer MPC, you can plug this right on up to your MPC or your dog, bro. And all these sounds hitting just as crispy, bro. But go to the website, get a drive, man. And I use them sounds down there every day. So now all the drums is in the machine, but in Reason. So now what I can do is, instead of hitting play on the MPC, I can hit play in Reason. And you got... Now, of course, it's got to be mixed because ain't no headroom right now. Appreciate that, bro. At the week progression on more and more Saturday, and the channel should be gracious. Facts, Andy, facts. The promo video supposed to be dropping today for Synonymous. I did it yesterday. I'm just waiting for them to post it. They're supposed to post it up today or what have you. And then I'm going to take care of my end. But I appreciate all y'all for tapping in, man. If y'all have not liked the live video, please like the live video and subscribe to the channel. Man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Y'all keep following y'all dreams, man. And I'm going to tap in with y'all a little later on this evening. I'm going to try to do this vocal session again. I tried to do it last night, and the streaming thing was giving me the business or what have you. So I'm going to try it again. But y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Y'all keep following y'all dreams. And thank y'all for taking time out y'all day to tap in with me. All right, now, peace.